Matter of fact, it's finished, but I'm just touching it up. I wrote 2 books. My first book is called The Courage to Believe. It's an inspirational autobiography about how God helped me overcome adversity in life. You know, I believe I'm going to be a future multi-millionaire. Matter of fact, nah, I don't believe. I am a future multi-millionaire. I am now. Because you are what you speak. My second book is called 7 Types of Queens, Kings, Desires. It's like a relationship history book. But the point is, I like to write. You know what I'm saying? I like to put what's in my mind on paper. When you write down your goals, believe it or not, let me ask you this. When you write down your goals, how high do you think you increase your chances of accomplishing what you've written down? Like how? Give me the percentage.
At least 70%.
70%? All right. I like that. 75? Try by 1,000%. You increase your chances of succeeding, accomplishing what you put out, you know what I'm saying, to obtain. That's why it's important to have like a journal of the things that you want to accomplish. Now, I'm 36 right now. I'm 36? How would I look?
About 20.
20?
Fresh out of college.
All right. Well, okay, I'll take that because I could beat any of y'all running anyway. Oh, yeah, who the fast?
I'll make you look like 45.
I'll fast.
All of us.
All right, what you running 4.3? Who been clocking the 4.3
We ain't
before?
clocked that yet. It's clocking in a
Clock?
little while.
My fastest was a 4.3.
In the 40 yard, I clocked
For
in
the
the
dub up.
Put the money up. I think I run a 3-1.
With a dog behind me, I run a 2 flat.
2 flat. Actually, I ran a 4.3 when I was in high school. I played cornerback and receiver and ran track most of like all my life. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
rusty now, boy.
A little rusty, but I still jog though. Still got my workout on Deerfield. Good question. I went to Deerfield, I went to FAU. But the thing is, when I went to FAU, first of all, I went ran track for South Dakota on track. You know what I'm saying? I ran track and field. I ran the 400 and the 4x4. And I went there for a year and I came back down, hang out with some friends, and I got, you know what I'm saying, caught all kind of cases, all kind of trouble. I left South Dakota getting like a 3.4 GPA, came back to South Florida, got in all kinds of trouble, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I ain't even see myself where I am today, you know what I'm saying. 10 years later, I started a couple businesses. You see the shirts, the one-man army, me and my close wearing them. It's my clothing line, I wrote 2 books, got a documentary coming out. But those things were almost shattered because I was hanging around people that really didn't care about me or where I was going, or they didn't care about themselves. Matter of fact, right now, I can't even count how many people I know in prison right now. Over 10 people I know right now serving life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's for armed robberies, murders, kidnappings, all kind of foolishness. That's how real it is. So you guys are all teenagers. You're all kings, first of all. Right? Y'all agree?
Yeah.
Let me say that again. Y'all kings, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, straight up. So you gotta act accordingly, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be anywhere, be around just anybody. Not everybody wanna go play football, wanna be an architect or an engineer or a fireman. Some people just wanna sling dope all their life. I know plenty of talented football players in prison right now. I'm talking about, they could have been in the NFL right now, retired. I got a couple that made the NFL. Matter of fact, I got a friend that played for the Patriots when they won the Super Bowl back in 07. CJ, his name's CJ. No, he free. He owned a couple of restaurants in Palm Beach. He's doing his thing. But the point is, he made the right decisions. Now, other friends I had in high school, they were in the newspapers every day. Every Friday, Saturday, the weekends, they in the newspaper. Where they at now? They in the prison beds reading the newspaper. Let me show you something right now. We got about, what, 20 students? About 20, right?
Yeah.
All right, I want half of y'all to stand up. So like this half and this half sit down. If this half stand up, you sit down. So I'm sorry, I'm sure. Yeah, y'all stand up, they sit down. That's about 50%. I want y'all stand up right here, the rest of y'all sit down. You look at the stats, right now over 51% of the prison population is what color? Black. Why you think that is?
Because white people arrested them, but they never get in trouble.
White people get arrested them? I mean, you can say that. Go ahead. Actually, it's 51% black women and men. It's over 50%. What class you got? World history. And what's your teacher's name? He's white or black, Asian what? He's black. And where you get the stats from? That's 40%. Debate. You gonna believe?
It's called 13.
You gonna believe Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump? Those two devils right there.
It's on Netflix. It's called 13.
But don't believe everything you read or see on TV. Look that up. Over 51% is right now. There's 2.5 million people in prison. Over 1 million of them are black. It's not coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we make bad decisions, or we all depend on football, or basketball, or track. And then that don't work out, guess what we gonna do? Revert to the streets. So the point is, you gotta have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? You can't put all your eggs in one basket, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. You know, I invested in myself, in my community, that's what I do. We also have a chess, you can sit down, get back on your knees. We have a chess program. I got flyers in the car, but we got a chess program. The reason why we started the chess program, my organization, Courage to Leave International, we started it so we could stop that school to prison pipeline. Did they talk about that in the first place? Yeah, man. What's your name? Kobe, did they talk about that? Catching mean charges. They're not playing with us. People that look like us, they ain't playing with y'all, man. They trying to lock us up, because you know why? They understand if we put our minds and energy on one thing, we'll accomplish great things. We come from a long line of kings and queens and warriors in Africa. But we in America now and don't even know our history. How many of y'all know about Toussaint Louverture?
I heard about that.
What tell you about Toussaint Louverture?
I just can't remember, but I heard Toussaint before.
Where he from?
I don't remember, I just heard the name.
Nah, he ain't supposed to say about it. Toussaint Louverture is a Haitian general that led the Haitian Revolution.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where that was. A lot of schools, they don't even teach y'all that. You know why they don't teach y'all that? Because they don't want you to know, because a person that does not know their history, you're like a tree with no roots. How can a tree with no roots stand? Toussaint Louverture led the first successful slave rebellion against slavery. The first one to beat the French and the British. The reason why that's important is because by you knowing that something like that can happen, that is possible, now you're going to believe in yourself that anything can happen that's possible. He wasn't supposed to win that war against the French. You know why? Because they wanted to keep us enslaved. They wanted to keep us in prisons and shackles and keep our minds thinking on negative things. And we got 200 billion brain cells. Y'all knew that? 200, you know what your brain cells do? Your brain cells is what creates the world around you. Say it again. Right, and also to your immediate environment, the world around you. Whatever you think is what you create. So when you put your brain cells behind your homework, your schoolwork, that's first of all, y'all student athletes, not athlete students, so the work comes first. And when you put your mind to whatever you want to accomplish, you can accomplish it. But you gotta believe in yourself. How many of y'all believe in yourself? You sure about that? Yeah, positive? Why is that? Why do you believe in yourself? Speak loud. Amen, I like that. That's a great answer. First of all, we all serve the Most High God. And so whatever we put our minds to, put our faith to, it can be happen. It can manifest. Actually, it's supposed to manifest. I wouldn't have created and wrote these 2 books if I didn't think that was possible. You know what I'm saying? I want to start this chess program. It's called a C2B Chess Club and Mentoring Program, which I hope I bring to this park. That wouldn't have happened if I didn't put my 200 billion brain cells. Put your hands like this to your brain. There's 200 billion brain cells in there. You can either think about positive things, you think about negative things. You gotta do it to young man. You got Super Bowl next week. You put your hands down. You got Super Bowl Saturday. Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Y'all believe y'all gonna win that?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
We believe in ourselves.
We
Believe
won't
in
daddy.
yourself.
We think positive.
You think positive, and because you work for it. Most important.
We don't cheat.
Amen. You feel me?
We want that.
That was fine. You work too hard.
You gotta say we want that too.
Say it again.
We want that.
You worked at it.
War daddy.
War daddy?
War daddy.
I like that. Now repeat after me. Speak it.
Speak it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Execute the plan.
Execute plan.
All right, that's what I call SBE. Speak it.
Speak it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Execute the plan.
Execute plan.
Now what am I talking about when I say speak it?
Tell it to yourself.
Say what you want.
Exactly. What you want in life. Say what you want and what you have your faith in. And you're gonna believe in what?
Believe behind your goals. We can do it.
What you got? Believe behind the goals that you speak. And what plan am I talking about?
Execute it. Right. Your goals.
Go.
Do it.
The goals, right? But what goals? The ones you written down. Because why? Why would I say the plan that you written down? Why would I say that?
Go back and read it and touch back on it.
Because you're speaking it. Because your brain, you put your brain cells to it. Now you can actually see it. You can't, even if you, let's say for instance, when y'all want to be a doctor. How many doctors we got in here? All right, we got a doctor. Sometimes it may seem it's impossible to become a doctor. You know how it can become possible? Because you're going to keep talking about it, you can keep speaking it, you can keep thinking about it. You're going to put your 200 billion brain cells towards it until you believe it. So let's repeat that again. Speak it.
Speak it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Execute the plan.
Execute the plan.
All right, clap it out. All right, bless up. You good.
Hey, get that. Is everybody helmet good? Yes, sir.
Hey, Colgate.
All right. I got 2 left.
All right, thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
What's going on with you?
Yeah. My hell, man.